Cleveland. And before we get started, we'll give all praise and glory to
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem HaKadosh.
Give honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, will, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preach the truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. It's another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect. You know, and as you can see on the title, the name of this one gonna be Watch and Pray. You know, hey, watch, that go back to the Hebrew word shamar, pray, go back to the Hebrew word halal. You know, you have to watch and pray, man. Hey, because, hey, watch, it goes into like the keep, you know, to be circumspect, you know, to look over. Pray go into to beg, you know, so you gotta, hey, what it says, Philippians 2:12, fear the Most High, fear the Lord. No, work out your own. You know, you can't be a part of this thing because truth. Your uncle became in the truth, so on and so forth. You can't come in this truth because of man. You gotta come in this for yourself and for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. And truth and sincerity. You can't be just doing this to get the glory from man, because you're not sincere with it, man. And you go end up stop doing this. And this is not something to play with, man. You know, and it say work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You know, you have to do this for yourself.
All right, the scriptures say, if thou hast faith, have it to thyself.
God.
You know.
Get 1 Peter 4:7 real first.
All right, this 1 Peter 4:7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
Right, the end of all things is at hand.
Right.
Everything. You know, this place America is going to get utterly destroyed, man. It say, for the end of all things is at hand. Right. Be therefore sober. Sober is first and foremost spiritually. And to be spiritually sober, you gotta really believe that this is the truth, man. You gotta literally have this be your focus and nothing else matters, man.
Right, you gotta have a sound mind and being, you know, in tuned in this truth. Right, you gotta be rooted. Right, you gotta be knowing that what you in, you know.
Right, and it's saying watch unto prayer. You gotta watch, be circumspect, watch these, because when you sober, when you not sober, when you intoxicated, it's hard to watch. It's hard to keep up with what's going on, you know, versus when you're sober, you know. And it said unto prayer, you got to watch and pray. You got to pray the Lord don't take the spirit off of you. You got to pray that you on point, man. You stay on point, you know.
Right, because if you're not, the Lord will take the spirit from you. All right, especially if you're not being a profitable servant. You know, it made me think of this scripture. I've been kind of, you know, reading it, you know, back and forth, you know, all week. This is 2 Samuel, I believe it's 7 and 15. It says, but my mercy shall not depart away from him. All right, now him is talking about David. All right, now mercy also correlates with the spirit, because the Lord took the spirit from Saul. All right, it says, as I took it from Saul, whom I put away before thee. All right, so if you're not doing the work, all right, the Lord is going, you know, put you to the side. All right.
You go get what else we got on the second Ezra's?
Yeah, the second Ezra's 2.
No, as a matter of fact, don't get that. Get the other one. 1 Thessalonians.
Yeah, this is 1 Thessalonians 5:17. It says, pray without ceasing.
You got it.
Right. You got to constantly pray to for the Lord to keep the spirit on you, all right, to endure, you know, all these things. You know, we coming into the times of Jacob's trouble. You know, we coming into is hindrances at every road. All right, we got to pray, you know, without ceasing to the Lord, you know, which is always, all right, hoping the Lord hear us. You know, the scriptures say the prayer of the humble pierces the clouds, you know.
Hey, scriptures also say, gird up the loins of thy mind.
Yeah,
You gotta build yourself up spiritually and mentally. It's all in your head, man. It's all a mind game at the end of the day, man. You have to continue to win, you know, in your mind.
Right. Continue to beat these demons, man.
Right. And what helps with that is prayer, getting built up, reading, studying, watching these lessons.
Right. Being around stronger spirits. All right. Even King David said in a prayer, said, "Lead me to a rock that is higher than I," roughly paraphrasing. All right, which was a brother that, you know, got to experience the, you know, to handle certain things. You know. It's like,
get what else you got on there?
This is Revelation 16 and 15. It says, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame."
So bring back.
Yeah, this is Revelation 16 and 15. "Behold, I come as a thief." It says, "Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments."
Right.
Lest,
Because he said he come as a thief, because to these other people, it's going to be unexpectedly what the Lord is going to come do. It's going to be, these people was not expecting these things to come to pass.
Right.
The time of Jacob's trouble, when America don't have civil rest, you know, when Yahweh Shah come back and crack them clouds and beam up his elect. These people was not expecting those things to come.
Right. The scriptures talking about the scriptures that say they say that your vision is afar off. All right. They don't think that it's close or approaching or near, or believe that it's to be true. You know.
And that's why I say, blessed is he, because we watching. These people not watching.
Right.
So it's gonna catch them off guard. Just like if you was fighting somebody, if you're not watching.
Right.
If you're not watching him, when he swing his punches at you, he gonna end up hitting you because you're not watching.
Right.
Your guard is not up. Versus we see the punch coming, so hey, when the punch hit us, it ain't gonna hurt as hard like the people who don't see the punch coming, man. Keep reading them, man.
It says, "Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame."
Go ahead, break it down.
All right. It says, "Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments." All right. This the scripture. What is that? Let me grab that. Ecclesiastes. We just was reading that, I believe. Ecclesiastes, Salakia 9 and 8. It says, "Let thy garments be always white." That's you keeping your garments. Are that your spiritual garments, not going off or standing the things that the Lord, you know, put you on a path to. You know, doing your lessons. All right, trying your best not to go off. All right, doing the work. It says, "And let thy head lack no ointment." All right, which is this wisdom, this knowledge, is just truth. All right, going back, it says, "And he keepeth," Salakia, Revelation 16:15. It says, "Behold, I come as a thief, and blessed is he that watcheth, and he keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked." All right, his being naked is like being in sin. All right, it says, "And they see his shame." All right, which is being exposed. All right, your nakedness being seen, you know, to the angels seeing it, men seeing it. All right, and what's that gonna cause? Great shame. All right.
What, you had any other precepts? All right, before the second Ezra is out now.
All right, this is Second Ezra 2 and 13. It says, "Go, and ye shall receive, pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you." It says, "Watch."
Right, there we go. So we supposed to be praying for fewer days. We supposed to be hastening until the coming of Yahweh Shah. We supposed to be praying that this come even faster, man.
Right.
And the Lord, He's speeding the times up for the elect's sake, man. So it's no need to faint, it's no need to doubt, and it's no need to stop watching. Because hey, the job is not done, and the job is almost done. You know, we're at the end of this thing. It's not. We don't got another 5, 10 years, 20 years, man. Another 50 years in here, man. This is the end.
Right.
We're at the end of this thing. That's why I say, hey, pray for few days. Go and receive. You know, pray for few days.
Right. I said pray for. The scripture said pray for fewer days. It's Sirach 36 and 8. it says take the time short. All right, and the Lord said He was going to shorten the time for His elect. All right, that's us praying for fewer days. All right, it says remember the covenant. All right, the covenant, the promises that the Lord has said. All right, and the promise and that covenant is that the Lord coming back and saving us to bring us into that new covenant. All right, it says and let them declare thy wonderful works. All right, which is everything coming into fruition. All right, but
yeah. So Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, we gonna close out, giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Ba'Hashem Rachakadash.
For honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who will. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom and abad b'bar.
Baba Bar.